Stadium in the Bronx. We've got a Thursday matinee on the show. It's the Athletics taking on the New York Yankees. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singing, one of the stories in this one is a highly anticipated Major League debut, and all eyes will be on him as he gets the start of the mound.
I love watching pitching debuts at this level.
Ready for baseball here in New York. Leading off, Ricky Henderson. Liner caught at second. One pitch and one out. And time now to check out the A's lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Jimmy Fox. In there for strike one. Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. And that is out of play.
That's
Fox
a check. What do you got?
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. Here's a 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Sal Bacco with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you...
In time to Gehrig. That's the third out. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're dialed into the show.
I really like what they...
Leading off this afternoon, the designated hitter, number 3, Babe Ruth. Batting second, the right fielder, number 99.
This evolution will be televised.
John.
Hold up, wait a minute, we all just need a minute. The party been started, we all just need to finish. If I buy a chain, I'm doing it by my...
Foul. Take first.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 4, Lou Gehrig.
Ball. No. Ball 2. That's foul.
Deep center field. It's way. Here's a 2-2. Right through there, got him. And there's 2 away.
Batting fifth,
And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the...
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's now 1-0. Back for more from the Bronx. Digging in, Eddie Collins. Ball 1, no strikes. Late swing, foul to the left. Here's a 1-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. This one in the air, center field. Judge has a beat on it. And there's one away. Fouled off left side.
Ball.
Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Ground ball left side. In time to Gehrig. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. And here is Joe Rudy. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
This one popped up. Nettles settles underneath it. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing there for the A's. Still behind by a count of 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Bernie Williams.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
The 0-2. Got him. And there's one down. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
No, that's a ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Foul ball. The 0-1.
That's a foul ball.
And a foul ball. The 0-2. Got him looking for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the second. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
That's all you need.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Out to short. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Late swing fouled off. The 0-1.
Ball outside.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Ricky Henderson. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And a foul ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Step off throw to first.
Safe.
Langoliers back in on a dive. Langoliers stands at first with 1 out.
Ball 1.
One and 2 here.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here on the hitter's side. Nice job of laying off that pitch.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 down.
Up next for the A's, the first baseman, number 3, Jimmy Fox.
Out towards right center field. Judge on his way over. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. The A's strand 1. They're down 1-0. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Alfonso Soriano leading things off. It takes a strike. To the right side, Collins. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings through that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
In the air, left field, and he makes the grab. And there are 2 outs. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Ball 2.
Outside low. Full count now. Swing and he breaks his bat. That is the inning. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. That one ripped but foul.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
This one in the air, center field. Williams on the move. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the A's, the designated hitter, Jose Casado.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
The Yanks up by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Ball.
Got him. 2 up, 2 down.
Man, that looked like a pretty good swing, and I was waiting for it to get hammered somewhere. I mean, breaking ball, but he just somehow missed it. Timing looked solid, and his balance was there. He wasn't out on the front foot. Great pitch to hit, but just came up with...
He dives, but he can't make the catch. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
Up next for the A's, the center
Runner at
fielder,
first with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Al Simmons. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That misses the zone, and 1-1. way out front for strike 2.
That he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
In the dirt, blocked. Step off, throw to first.
He's in there, he's safe.
Dives back in safely. And now 2-2. Run around the move. In the air, right field. Judge gets under it. And that is that. Yankees won, and the A's nothing. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Good job to fight that one off.
Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan? Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or all 81 home games, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Henderson takes it in for the out. One down. Here's a big power threat. Mickey Mantle.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Simmons in position. Takes it in for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 14.
And it's fouled away. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Struck him out without a swing. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Out towards right center field. Judge on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Shortstop Miguel Tejada.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Fought off foul. The Athletics down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. In the dirt, and it's 1-2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Couldn't get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Got him swinging, and it gets the strikeout. First pitch swinging. Late on that fastball.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through it for the K. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league. Fastball for a strike. On the ground, right side, Collins tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Nettles with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boo. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
That one the other way. Fair ball.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Jeter watches that one, and it's in for a strike. Ground ball could be 2. Over to second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Ricky Henderson now at the plate. And that one fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Ball 1.
And a count 1-2. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Singy, it was tough to tell in live action if the ball actually beat him, and it looks like they want some time to review it.
Yeah, we'll get another look up here too, and you know they called him out on the field, but it just might be worth the challenge, and they'll have to see clear evidence the other way to overturn this thing.
Here's a final look at it. They called him out, and I'm thinking it's going to stay that way.
I think you're right, and it was worthy of another look, no doubt, but after seeing these replays, I just they're going to stay.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
Baco in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're the top half of the sixth. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Casado, the next to hit, takes ball one. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. That clips the zone. That is strike 2.
Back to back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Oh, 2 now. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Alfonso Soriano.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Here's the 0-2. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw in there safely.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Late on that fastball. Pitch gets away. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here's a 1-2. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. In to score from third. And a 2-1 ball game now.
What a time to miss the cutoff move. If he puts that throw on the money, they've got a chance to get that runner at home. Instead, a critical run scores. That could swing this game.
And ball one to Judge. One run across in the frame so far here in the bottom of the 6th.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Here's a high chopper. Throws to first in time. It's been a fun debut for us to watch. He's been pretty good going deep into this game, and that's always impressive for a guy getting his first start in the majors.
Yeah, pitchers love to work deep into games because they want to find their rhythm and then be able to repeat it over and over again. And you can't find your rhythm if your debut only lasts a few innings. So he's picking up valuable experience with each pitch he throws at this point. It's been a nice outing for him, Boog.
Swings through that. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's a laser base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make a pay.
Mickey Mantle digs in now. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate.
Yeah.
In there for a strike. Kind of boxed that one behind the plate, though. Garrett, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him swinging for the strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 2 and the A's 1. This is A's baseball on the show NorCal. Back in the Bronx, stepping in, Eddie Collins. Late on that fastball.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball. That's
Movement in the
down.
bullpen. Robertson, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Goose also getting ready. The 1-1. There's a strike at the knees.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
The center fielder, number 7, Al Simmons.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Judge hustles it back in as the tying run is forced to stop at second. And he's there with a double.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Robertson.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Rudy in the box now. Takes strike 1. Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. Looks like a pinch hitter for the A's. Reggie Jackson. Big at bat for him with the tying run in scoring position. The A's with the tying run at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. That one outside. Ball 1. So the tying run at second.
Ball 2.
That's a base hit. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Miguel Tejada.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That clips the corner.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swings through that one.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Two on, one out. Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. A little bit low. Ball 1. Just miss. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. him swinging. It's a strikeout. Inning over. Bottom of the seventh. Here's the Yankees catcher now. Number 14.
Number 14.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Simmons moving under it. Takes it in for the out. Hit hard on the ground to short. In plenty of time to first, and that is out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Greg.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Greg Nettles. Down the line, it's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Jeter watches that pitch, miss the strike zone for a ball.
Look, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Baco. Play made, that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Ball 2.
Late swing, fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That's in there, and now 2-2. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
At the plate, Jimmy Fox. And that's off the outside edge, and that's ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And that drops in for a strike. The Yankees trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next pitch, not close, up high. This one in the air, center field. Williams settles underneath it, and there's one down. He homered earlier to keep the streak alive, but this late inning at bat ends quietly. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter.
Now it's the DH, Jose Casado. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Rivera keeping him close.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Down to second, and he's in there easily, safe with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. That one a little bit high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. And on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Back at Yankee Stadium, and stepping in for the Yankees, Alfonso Soriano. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Babe Ruth.
Rips that one to right. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Yeah, Judge takes a strike. The other way, and he beats the shift. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Eddie Plank won't go any further, and he exits on. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, number 63. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Ball.
And a 1-2. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. And his shoulder stayed square to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all. And that's why it jumped off the bat.
0-1. That's ripped into the outfield. And that will end the inning. So a strong showing here from the A's bullpen. Through 8 full, it's the Yankees 2 and the A's 1. Last chance coming up for the A's. We go to the 9th, leading off Eddie Collins. That's hard hit on the line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So now a pinch hitter, Nick Kurtz. He represents the go-ahead run. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Line and a base hit into right. Coming home. Fires to the plate. He's safe. It's 2-2.
Up next for the A's, the right fielder, Reggie.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Substitution being made at first. On the run for the A's. Coco Krause deploying some added speed as they look to take the lead. Now here is Reggie Jackson.
Ball. No, that's
that one inside, and it's 1-0. The Athletics with the go-ahead run at first here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1. Next offering is outside.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
The 2-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 3. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Quick move to first, and he's back in on a dive.
Runner, yes,
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Swing and a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Runner edges away at second. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. Inside move to second. Kraus back on a dive. Struck him out looking.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the A's. Mickey Cochran.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Tap foul at the plate. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him swinging for the K. Good job at damage control right there. Bottom half of the ninth, and we've got a tie ball game. Home side looking to walk it off. Here's the Yankees catcher now, number 14.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do.
The manager out of the dugout. To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Over to first, and that's an out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now the third baseman, Greg Nettles. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Outside.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that is that. Down in order go the Yankees. Score remains 2-2. Back now, we're in extras. And there's a new arm on the mound, number 19. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Move to second. Cochran back in on a dive. Clips the corner. 0-1. Man at second. And it's 1-1.
Just couldn't get that one down, and it's really just about catching the ball with the bat.
Runner edges away at second. Caught him looking for the K. Batter challenges in a very big spot. And it was a strike. The call will stand. So they've only got one challenge left now. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Movement in the Yankees pen. M.D. Johnson. The rookie right-hander is getting loose. The A's with the go-ahead run standing at second. And here in extra innings. Next offered in there for a strike. That's strike two. Fox wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. So the call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. Swing and he popped it up. 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Go-ahead run on base. Sal Bacco up next for the A's. 1 for 4 with a double. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Next pitch is outside. Fastball is outside. Swing and a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close. Man on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Back here in New York, on to the bottom of the 10th. Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Jeter tracking that one as it misses the zone for a ball. Rips one to right. This one could be trouble. Around third. Across is the winning run, and the Yankees walk it off in extra innings.
You know, you had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found it.
3-2 the final score.
I'm internationally known. On that grade. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'm from the MISSISSIPPI. Long as we do not divide.